morning, my friends. A couple of videos ago, I was working on these, and I said that I was going to redo this one. I do have its twin, which had the wrong color beads in it here. I don't have these gold ones, so I need to tear this one apart. So let's set those aside because we're not going to work on those today. I just put them there to help you remember what it was that we had been doing. All right, I need scissors, and we can cut this apart and we can get going. All right, I'm just going to cut the skirt off. I can get down below those bugle beads there. There's more than one in each little thing there. All right, I have made a mess. They are all over my table now, but luckily my table is nowhere near as messy because I did all that sorting. Yeah, so all that stuff that was piling up here, although I do have a lot of tools here. Let me take care of my tools. See? A lot of tools. All right, now I'll just pull these apart here. Need to remove that, and there'll be some glue involved. My thing today is not show you how to tear things apart. It's just harvesting these beads right here so that I can go to the next step. I am printing a blank pattern on my printer, but something's going wrong with my printer. It ran out of ink the other day, so I got new ink, and since then it has taken about half an hour to print. It's like, what? So I may stop and go stop it because I think I can use the first. I'm printing 6 pages, and yeah, I think I can use the first page on it to show you how to do a pattern. Now, if it was just me, I wouldn't bother with a pattern. I would just look at this and do it from there. But not everybody can do that. I know, gasp, surprise. See, I have an empty one here. So let's put these right in there. Alright. Anyways, my husband said he was going to watch my last video because he's never watched one of my videos. He picked probably the worst video I ever did to think that he was going to watch, but then he saw how long it was. He said, "No, oh my gosh!" He says, and all it is sorting, and I didn't. I said, yeah, and a lot of that's fast forwarded, and I only videoed part of it. I didn't video the whole sorting thing. But yeah, it wasn't like I wanted to show you how to sort or anything. It was like, I gotta sort. I might as well talk to you guys while I sort, right? Yeah. Yeah, if you're lonely, this sounds really funny. If you're lonely and you like just to talk to people, and you know, during the weekdays, your stay-at-home type thing, go ahead and start making some videos. You can talk to the people out there. It's really fun. Don't know if anybody's listening, but hey, a lot of people put it on silence and just watch how to do things, but that's okay with me too. All right. Also, you can comment on my video. I'm good with answering. And it can be like a video from 2 years ago. I still answer. Yeah, I'm going to put that in one of those little jugs there. All right, let's bring this back here because this is what we're going to have to figure out how to make it. All right, I could use this pattern here, or I could use this right here. There's a couple more printing that are more this shape here. let's go ahead and use this one. All right. So first thing I need to do is figure out, let's start with, I've got a big bead. So we're going to use that for the big bead. Let me get some colors, shall I? Okay, I just picked my crayons up. Okay, so on this we got the big bead here. Then we're going to have 2 blue. So we're going to do that one and that one. And then it is 3 blue. 1, 2, 3. And then it's 2 blue. That one, and 1 blue. Okay. Now gets our yellow, because that's the next one. Beside where it has the 2 blue, we're going to add a yellow on this side and a yellow on that side. We step up 1 where they have the 1, and it's going to be 2 on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then above that, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now I'm going to use the red, pretending it's black. And for each one of those yellow, we are going, we're going to go, let's see, make sure there's not one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that one, that one, that one. So that's 7 bugle beads. And we know that the bugle beads, we could actually just put a line right there over to the side. I don't know if I can see that. Can I? I can't see my thing. All right. Bugle bead. Black. Okay. Gold. G-O-L-D. Seed bead. And finally, blue seed bead. I know my handwriting's terrible, especially when I'm not not trying, and I was not trying. Okay, let's go back to the yellow, because we're basically going to do the same pattern, just bottom side up. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's going to have 1 blue right in the middle, and then 2 yellow on each side. Then it's going to have 2 blue, 1 yellow, right? Just want to make sure that I'm looking at that right. 1 yellow. Okay, 3 blue. 1, 2, 3. 2 blue. 1, 2. And it's not going to have another bead on top of that. It's going to have that gold bead. So we're going to put the gold bead right there. And that's our pattern for the top part. Now on the bottom, let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1 gold bead. 3 black beads. 1, 2, 3. And those are going to be seed beads. Because those up there were the other. All right. And then we just reverse that. And we are going to do that four times. I'm going to have to count to make sure those middle two there are the same length. I know these two will be. Let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh, are they more on that side? Or do I not be able to count here? All right, let's start with that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, there are more on this side. But look, they're even. I think they just went with what was even. Well, that's fun, isn't it? Okay. Then this has a gold bead. Then it has 3 of the red, a yellow, and then you know, I think that I am going to let's see, let me try to count the small ones here, see how they are. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 14. All right. About 18 and about 14. Okay. Everything else is going to be the same. They're not changing up on this part here. This part's going to be the same. So I'm going to do some with 14 and some with 18. Let me count the other side here, the other long one. I'm not sure which one I counted now. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so they're all over the place. So we are going to do whatever we feel like doing, but first we're going to do this part here. All right, I am going to be using the wildfire because I will have bugle beads in there, and we do want this strong. All right, let me get a good length because we're going to have a lot of this stuff on that too. All right, let's put this back on. Scissors. My scissors are under here. Okay. Hopefully we're done with that. Okay. You want a very thin needle if you can get it. Because it's got to go through seed beads and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, we're going to start with 7 of these. It's 3, and that's how many we have. We have 7, so don't lose one and don't break one, because that's all we have. Let me get rid of my writing implements. Put them over there. All right, we're going to go up that one and down that one. Okay, and go back up. Back up that one. Come on. This is a ladder stitch, and we're going to make a ladder of these right here. And that basically just means you're going to have like rungs. Okay. Don't loosen up. You've got to be tight, guys. When I pulled that, I pulled it loose. All right. That one's not quite as tall as the other one. It's a little taller. Okay. Let's go back down through that one because you got to be on the outside. Go up the next one. Pick up one. I'm hoping starting with the middle here, it'll be easier to do this ladder stitch, because this, when you're doing this with seed beads, it's a pain in the butt because they're so small, and you have to hold them between your fingers like what I'm doing here. Come on, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, to keep them from going all cattywampus on you. All right, gotta go back up that one we just went down. Okay, let's go. There's a broken one. It's got a little chip in the top part of it. I could look to see if I have another one this length. I know I have some that are longer that we're tearing apart. But this particular length, I don't know. But I think it's going to be okay for two reasons. One, it's not going to get too much moving around on it, and I'm using the wildfire. Okay. Which is a much stronger than if I was using like regular threads. All right. And sometimes it's hard to pull the thread through small openings, small bead holes, whatever. And using pliers is a good thing, unless you pull too hard. You can actually break beads that way. And I've done that. Yay me. Alright. And I want to go back up through there so that I am on the outside. Alright, now if you got to tighten anything up, now is the time to tighten it. Okay. Okay. Now, to do these gold beads, let's see. Should be enough gold beads for right now. Whoops. Because I got to do 6 across. Alright, so I'm going to do one, 2, and we're going to go, see these little loops here? These that we put on the end? We're going to skip the first one, we're going to the second one, because we're downsizing. Now, if we were making it taller or bigger, we would go the first one. All right, then we'll go through that string and back up through the bead. I know, it's just so small to see. Okay, we're going to pick up one bead from now on. We're going to go through that next stitch, that next loop string. Going to go under it, then we're going to go back up through the bead. So it's kind of like a sewing machine would sew. You would you catch that little loop and you just keep going. Okay, let's go to the next bead. Catch that little the loop there. You're in frame here. And then we're going back up that bead. Tighten it up. Pick up another bead. Come on. Any bead. Go under that string, that little stitch there. Go back up through it. And we got one more to do. And pick up that gold bead, go under this stitch there. Come on, tighten up. Now that tail's kind of in the way, but when we did do the other side, it'd be in the way over there if we didn't have it in the way on this side. And I got my loop around everything. That's bad. All right, let's pull the tail. How did you get... How in the world did I loop it into that? Did you see what, can you see? I got it in that loop right there. I don't know how I did that. I do not know. So let me pull this back through. Okay, let's go under that. Okay, let's pull that one back tight. Go under. Oh, I know what happened. It slid down through. Okay, so I didn't know it could do that. It can. All right. Let's pull you out of the way and go back up that bead. Okay, and tighten down. All right, now it won't do that again. All right, we're going to turn it the other way, and now we're going this way, and we're going to do 2 yellows, which we remember when we first put on, we put on 2. We skipped the first one here because we're downsizing, we're not upsizing. Go to that second loop, go into that, go back up my bead. Okay, now we need the blues. Not these blues, we need these blues. All right. That's way more, well, no, we're going to use those. I was going to say that's way more than we're going to use. But we got to put tails on them. So, yeah. All right, so let's pick up one blue. Go to that next stitch. That next, I guess it is a stitch. We'll call it a stitch from now on. Come back up it. Right there. Now we're going to 2 gold, one at a time. Go through that next stitch. Back up through the gold. Come on. Back up through the gold. Nope. I missed it. Here we go. One more gold. I know. You can hold this whatever's comfortable for you, okay? That tail string was getting in my way, so I turned it around. Okay. Now go back up through that gold. All right. Now the next one, we are doing 1 yellow, 2 blue, 1 yellow. So we're going to pick up our gold. We're going to pick up 1 gold. We're going to pick up a blue. We're going to go to the second stitch here. Go in. And come back up that blue. Okay. Pick up another blue. Go under that stitch. Right there. Come on. Come on. Ah, this bead is too small to go past the eye. So what I do with these is I remove them from the thing so that I won't accidentally pick it up again. They must have had a really small needle when they made the original one, because yeah. All right, that tail's in the way. Where'd the tail come from? Gotta move that tail. It's right there. Come on, get a hold of it. There we go. Pull it out of the way. Pull it out of the way. Tighten this all up. And we need 1 gold. So we're going to go under that last one. Right there. and back up the gold. Just the one gold, not the other one. The one underneath it wanted me to catch it. All right. Tighten them down. All right, this next one, we are doing 3 blue. So we pick up the 2 blue, because the very first one we're going to do, we have 2. Go over, skip that one, come over to this one, which is the center one. Okay. Pliers. You don't need to be in the video. I know, I used you. You were already in the video. Yeah, but I probably should have put you further away because my string got a hold of it. All right. Don't knot on me. It kinked. It didn't knot. It just kinked. And because this is a stronger thread, thicker, sometimes it will do that. Okay, one more blue. Go over here. Okay. And down there. Keep the tail out of the way. All right, the next one we're only going to do 2 blue. So it's going to be one little thing here. We're going to get a blue and a blue. Come on, blue, 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 blue. And go under that one. And there's another one that doesn't want to go through the eye here. Yeah, and I just put it back with the rest of the guys. Oh, that one doesn't want to go either. Okay, so let me put you over there. It's not going to be good if I can't use all these. All right, there we go. All right, let's go under that. Pull it down. Go back up that second one. All right. Now we got to decide, do we want to put that gold one on now, or do we want to just put it on later? I think we're going to put it on later because we need to put the hook on at the same time. So what I can do is I can just go up through, go through there, come back down through, go back up, go down. Yeah. All right. Earring. Oh, I need to match that one. Okay, just came across a problem that I had not counted on. Because this already has an ear wire on it, I have to find one that matches that one, and that is not necessarily an easy one to find. Okay, so is that gold? It's terrible that and sometimes silver will, when the silver starts getting worn, it will give a golder look than before because it's copper based. I poured all these out, and this one here looks to be the same color as that. I'm going to bend that one up a little bit and use them together. Give it the same little kick at the end. I don't care for them being straight, going straight into the ear like that. I like a little kick on the end. Isn't that a cute one? Yeah. But we were able to do this fairly quick simply because we did all that sorting. I wasn't going to bring it back to the sorting, but you know, when in Rome. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else in here that's comparable. Ooh, that one right there. Let's bring this one back out. Let's Okay. Come on, let's move you. No. These are gold. I'm not sure why they're in the silver. I think they got the gold got the silver got cleaned off on them, so they look more gold now. All right, let's keep looking here. I know you found something. Why you keep looking? I don't know, because I want it to be perfect, and none of them are going to be perfect. Oh, those are all gold. Why are they in the silver? I don't know. Put them in over there. You can tell when I started getting tired. Oh, that's the right shape right there. But the color's not the same. I mean, it is perfect in shape and size and everything. It is just, it's too silver. All right. We are going with this one. Have to make sure, you know. Are you one of those people too? You just go, you find something usable and you go, well, let me keep looking. All right, I'll be back. Okay, warmed up my tea, got everything back to where it should be. I am going to close this eye on this because we are going to sew it in. We're not going to be using a jump ring or a wire guard or anything in that. So we want that closed really tight. Okay. All right, on the other one, I'm going to put a kick in it. That just means that right here, about that far in, just going to turn it up a little bit, just like that. So they both have kicks in them. All right, let's set that aside because we're not going to be using that for a bit. I decided I was going to put the thing in since I'm down at this end already. So let's go through the gold bead because that's what's next on the thing. It's the gold bead at the top. Okay, go through the eye of the eye of the tiger. Yeah, the eye of the earring wire. Bring it down, go through between those two. We're not going to go through the bead right now, we're going through the stitch. Go back up through. Don't kink on me. What are you caught on? All right, there we go. This side of the keeps wanting to kink right there. Don't do that to me. Oh, you're a knot now. Knot. You know, you look very unprofessional. You're not a professional. Okay, you don't have to rub it in. All right. It's easier to do with two needles. You stick one needle on one side of the knot and the other needle on the other side of the knot and just kind of pull them out. Pull the needles apart and the knot will open up. And I'm not going to go get another needle unless I fail at this miserably. And my nails are a lot shorter than they have been because I broke that nail. And when you got one short nail, you're in more danger of breaking the other ones. So, all right. Now, I don't know what side. Okay, I didn't go under. All right, let's go under. Don't catch it on the earring wire. All right, let's go back up through. I'm gonna do one more stitch here on this tail. Ugh. All right, now on what side is that on? I didn't go through that, so let's go through the eye, go back down through. Okay, now I need to get to the other side. Those are all stitched in. Very good. And instead of doing going through these little stitches here, I'm actually going to go through the beads to get down to the other. So if you got a bead that don't want to be passed through, go to a different one. Okay. Because you don't want to put so much stress on your beads that you break them. Because you can break these and then you just kind of want to throw everything against the wall. All right, that one feels awfully tight. This one does not. So let's pull this one. Don't catch all that. Okay, I'm going to go over one this way because that yellow one seemed not to want to take the needle. So I'm going to bypass it. I'm going to come back over. And by weaving, you actually make them stronger. Okay, so even though you're going, oh, I'm going all kind of cattywampus things, don't worry about it, because you're actually making the structure stronger. You don't want to go through that one? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, you went through just fine. Don't catch the hook. And watch the tail. Okay. Now I'm going down through that last bugle bead. Just like that. Pull that one tight. Okay, so we got half of it done. Now we got to do the bottom half, and we're going to do the bottom half reverse of what we did on the top. So we're going to start out with the two gold. Wow. You are being a stinker, aren't you? All right. I got plenty of these gold, so if I got one that's too tight, I can like dump it in there. Now we're going, there's one stitch, there's the second stitch. We're going through the second stitch. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? First stitch, second stitch. Because we're going from 7 beads to 6 beads. Okay? Then we're going to go back up that second one. First one gets no love. What can I say? All right. We're going to do all 6 in the gold bead. You only pick up one the next time. Go through that next stitch. Back up through. Don't catch it around the thing there. It's very common. I think my washer just shut off, so I gotta go. Oh, maybe it was my husband coming home. I don't know. We'll see. Let me pause and we'll be right back. Okay, I know my husband's home, but I think the washer just shut off too. So, all right. Okay, it was my husband. He'd been at the church lining chairs up. Yeah, somebody's got to do it, right? So we're going to pick up a gold bead, go under that next stitch. Laundry still has about 11 minutes to go before it goes to the dryer. So it wasn't my washer. Okay. Once you get a kink in that, it keeps wanting to go there. All right, last of the gold ones on this row. Back up through. And one thing you'll find is once you've made your pattern, it stays kind of in your head. So it's like, I remember what goes next. All right, what's next is two gold. So we're going to take a gold and a gold. We're going to go over to the second stitch because we're downsizing, we're not upsizing. Okay, we're going to go through that one right there. I guess the lawnmower didn't start. Okay, we're going to do one blue. Go under that stitch right there. And I'm going to pause this, see what's going on. Okay, lawnmower wouldn't start, so he's charging the battery. So, yeah. Anyways, two gold. One. Two. Oops. One at a time. Come on. I'm telling my head somewhere else because I paused here and yeah. Nope. See, it got caught right over that. We don't want that to happen. When you get near an end row, sometimes that will happen. You'll catch the bottom bead there. Just be aware when it happens, undo it. Okay, go back on up through that one. Caught that. All right. Now we're doing one gold, one gold, two. Let's get some more gold out here. I want to be able to pick and choose which bead I use. All right. One. Okay, we're doing one of these and two of these. So we're going to do one gold, one blue. Go to that second stitch, go underneath it, pull it down. I catch it with my thumb right here to keep it from moving around. So when I go back up through here, it doesn't just go cattywampus on me. Okay, I don't know if you caught that when I was doing it, but see, I tuck it under my thumb, and then I go back up through it. It makes it so much easier. And once in a while, when you go back up through it, you'll actually go to the other side of the thread, the stitch, and the bead won't stay. You're going, oh, so you have to redo it. All right, let's go through that one right there. All right, back up through. Okay, and that's the last of my gold until I do the fringe with the fringe on top. Okay, now we need 3 blue, so we're going to put on 2. Okay, go to that middle stitch right there. Hold that down with your thumb. Slide it back up through. Get the tail out of the way. And one more blue right there under that last stitch. Tuck it down. Go back up through. Come on. Tuck it down. Hold it with your thumb. Didn't have it held good enough with my thumb. That's why it slid up through. Okay, next thing we're going to do is 2 blue. And since it's the first stitch, we're going to put them both on at the same time. Okay. Come on. Wow, you're being a stinker, aren't you? All right, so go over to the second one. Go up on. And through that first one. Tighten down. Now I'm actually going to go back down through, not through I'm going actually through the bead, just like that. And I'm going to strengthen this part right here because all those fringe things will be weighed in on that. Okay, so I'm going around down through the one bead there, back up through the one beside it. Use my pliers. and back up through this one here. And that gives me a double stitch to hold all that other stuff. And look what happened. See that? Okay. I did not do that on purpose, obviously. So, let's see if I can unsew that. I'm going to take the needle off a minute. Oh, what a pain. Okay. Okay, so I went through that one, that one. Two ways we can do this. We can unsew it, or we can cut the thread and bring it through and start over again. The quickest way to do it is actually just to cut the thread. Do I want to do that way? It's not the best way to do it. But when you're working with tiny little beads like this, sometimes it's the easiest way. All right, I'm not going to spend all that time working on that. So, now you see the danger of the going through, using the pliers to pull it through the bead. Because these are just glass beads. Man, I miss my nails. Okay. All right, there's that one. Let's see if I can pick it through this one here. Yep, there it is there. I am going to back it up until, right. Do I want to back it up further? I think so, because I want to sew that into, I'll show you what I want to do. I want to take, let me do it with the the tail. Get rid of that tail because that tail's annoying me. So let's through on the needle. And let's go down through. Nope, don't want to go through that one. Where do you want to go through? Let's go. Will you go through that one? Because if I break another bead, I am not going to be happy with myself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you went through that one, okay. Okay, let's try going through this bead right here. Go through a couple of those beads. Who aren't you going through? Okay, let's back you up. Did not want to go through all those beads. Went through that first one. Did not want to go through that next one. So I'm going to go over one. See if it wants to go up through that bead. Nope, it does not want to go through that bead. Will it go down through that one? I think it will. I think I was just hitting the bugle bead. Yeah. Yeah, it went through that one fine. Okay, let's go. Let's just go through this bugle bead here. Ow, I jabbed myself. I do that a lot. Do you? I don't know if you, when you're sewing, because I'm not a seamstress. Okay, let's put that back through that eye. And this this string, the thread, actually Thread's a lot easier than if I can just hit the eye. There we go. We'll just back up through that one. Come on. All right. Don't clip onto that one. Pull that. Now I'm going to cut this so the tail is gone. No more tail. All right. Now, all right, let's take these out. Take that one off. All right. Now let me see if I can't just pull that down through a couple of beads here. You don't want to go through that one, okay? No. Those all seem pretty. Oh, there we go. So they feel pretty tight in there. All right. All right, let me put that through that one. Sew it in. Pull it tight. Go through the next one. Sometimes if your string is too short, if you put your needle in where you're going to put it first and then thread the needle, then you can get it. Okay, so that's sewed back in far enough that I can cut it now. It's not going to unravel. And I put that in there. All right, let's. Such fun stuff when you screw up. Yeah. But there's ways out. I mean, there's been projects where I've broke the bead and I'm going, no, I'm done with that one. Get the scissors, cut it all apart. I didn't want to do that with this one. Okay, now I need to get back up to going through that bead right there. So let's pick a path, any path. Up through the bugles. All right. Leave a tail so that you can come back. You can cut the tail as soon as you have this sewed in. All right, let's go up. Am I in a bead? I am not in a bead. I bypassed the bead. Well, it doesn't want to go in that bead. Does it go in that bead? Oh, come on. I do not want to break any more beads. Okay. Let's go over. Don't go up the bugle. Nope, don't want to go up that bugle. Okay. Well, come on, one of you's got to have enough space. Okay, you went up through that one. All right, I'm going to tug it, but not as hard as what I... There, yay! Okay, I didn't break anything. Okay, I'll go up to this blue one. Come on, go up that blue one. It doesn't want to go up it. There it goes. Just get the point of the needle into it. Okay. Now back up through this blue one. Don't break it. Thank you. All right, so we need one gold one. And we're going to put it underneath that stitch there. And we're back in business. Come back up that gold one. All right. Now we need 3 blue. So let's go 1, 2, go under that big stitch. It's big because we had to go through it so many times. Hopefully this will cover it. And one more blue one. Come on. Pick up a bead, go under that stitch. Come back up through it. Come on. Down. Back up through. All right, let's turn it to the other side. I was kind of twisting my hands to get. All right. It'll go up as if I can just hit that hole. There we go. I was like, kept missing the bead hole. Okay, so now we need 2 blue. We put them on at the same time. There's 1, 2. We're going to go under this stitch here. Just like that. Come back up that same bead. Okay. Now the fun begins. Now first let's clip this off because we do not need that anymore. I know. Why didn't you do that with the tail a lot sooner? I don't know. I should have. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is a gold bead. Okay. So let's, can't pick it up. There we go. We are going up that bead. And now we pull this. We're going to need a lot more of those blues. Get the right blue here. All right. I hope I have enough of those. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Come on. Oh, it doesn't want to go on. Come on, I need all you guys. Okay. I have to. I'm pretty sure I don't have any more of these. Okay, 13. So we're at 12 again. 1, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. And we need 1 gold and 3 black. Let's pull some blacks. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Then there's 1 of those gold beads and 3 more blacks. 1, 2. Come on. Come on. 3. Okay. 1 gold bead. And then we're going back with blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. Okay. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So now I have 1 length here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up through that gold bead. We're going to be going through that gold bead an awful lot. I'm going through that stitch right there. Okay. And that's all there is to that one. Then we're going to go back through the gold bead. Just like that. And we're going to do another loop. want to go up that middle one? You seem to. Don't tie around that thread. Okay, came off the needle. That's fine. I can rethread the needle as long as you don't break the bead. You break the bead at this point, I'm gonna like go. Okay, I showed you how to do it. All right, are you gonna go up that one? No, you don't want to go up that one. You go up that one? You will. All right. You do have two choices of which bead you want to go up when you're doing this stuff, because it is like there's one in between each one. So if this one don't want to go up, just go to the next one over. Okay. And I am going to change directions and go down. And that locks the thread by changing directions, because your thread does not like to change directions. It wants to go in one direction, and if you're trying to make it go in another direction, it sometimes throws a fit. Okay, I'm going to cut it right there. I'm not going to chance breaking a bead, and there we go. We have a pair of matching earrings now. Ta-ta-ta. Okay. So those are good to go. And we did it all. And we only had, what, how many mistakes? Now I just need to put these beads back into here where they belong and clean up, and I'm good. I did buy these beads the other day, and I'm going to be making probably using peyote stitch. Make a pair of earrings with this here, because these are really pretty. I also have these here. These are two different sizes of the white pearly beads. They call them white ceylon. Okay, and this one right here was on sale for $1.87, and they are glow, white glow in the dark. So that will be cool to play with. So anyways, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creations. I hope you enjoyed this video, and come back and see me. Hit the like button, make a comment. I always respond to anybody who puts a comment out there. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's this week's video or 2-3 years ago. It comes up on my thing. I may have to go back in and look at the video and go, I forgot what I did in this video. So, but yeah. I hope you have a great day, and come back and see me. Bye.